Oh yeah, that's right. Starting a stream. Hi, my name is Gabriel. Sickness. Hi, my name is Gabriel. Is that better? Was that better, guys? Please tell me. Okay, so basically, this stream is one of those streams where like you listen to music all stream, then you like delete the stream. Yeah, I'm not getting copyrighted by like Imagine Dragons or whichever song. If anybody comes, yeah, you guys can pick songs by the way as well. I'll look them up through YouTube. I got SoundCloud. I got a few apps actually for music for some stupid reason. I only need like 2. One just is stuck on my phone. Also, I use it to watch videos and post videos. If I got rid of it, you guys would never see me again. And one I just use for purposes. I'm gonna cry. Somebody joined my thing in like 10 seconds. Bruh, how do you do that? Who is this? First question, who is this? And what do you want with me? No, I'm just messing around. Like, legit, make sure to comment down below so that I can find out who you are. If this is the wild, then hi, buddy. No. Pay station. Frick, bro, jeez, you're finally on. If you didn't know, pay station is that's. I like that. Frick, bruh, jeez, you're finally on. I love that though. Like that. Frick, bro, jeez, you're finally on. I'm gonna keep on repeating that. I'll be on PS4 soon. Got that, bruh. I'll keep my eye out for you, sir. What am I doing? Stupid things, probably. So like, boom. Welcome back to how dare they do that, stunt driver? I don't care. Okay. Good. They didn't beat me. Don't repeat that. Soon. Frick! Jeez, bro, you're finally on. And then we got I'll be on the PlayStation soon. Then we got don't repeat that. Mom, get out of my room. I'm playing Minecraft. Okay, so anyways, since you weren't here, AC, you can send song requests, but right now we're gonna listen to Imagine Dragons. I'm so sorry. If you want to listen to something else, and yes, I will take meme songs, then go ahead and send that to me. I gotta go check this. What is this? Stop. Stop repeating that. Okay, fine. Oh yeah, by the way, I found these inside of one of these places. Now now they're my god. Now they're god for me. They're like musket things. I don't know what they are. I also got this thing like last time. I had to get it. Like I didn't want it, but I had to. Oh, I forgot I get a grappling hook. Oh yeah, that's right. That's in this game. That is in this game. Oh bruh, this is gonna be too easy to conquer. Ready? Boom. Where my little boy be at?
Some violence in the area. All units converge.
It's been a little while, so excuse me if I'm a little bit rusty. Like, yeah, legit, excuse me because I'm rusty. Oh, dang, bro.
Copy that. Reinforcements inbound. Closing distance to target.
Yes, I will accept Mimi songs, by the way. I forgot to add that. Boy, if you don't. Hang on, I'll check your comment in a second. I did see that. I just gotta kill everything. We're playing Just Cause 3 because sadly I don't have Just Cause 4 yet. I want to get it really bad. Like legit extreme badness. The good, the bad, the ugly, the theme. The good, the bad, the ugly, the theme. I don't even think that thing exists. Give me a second. That sounds so fucking weird. That's actually a movie though, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Am I talking still? Yeah, I'm still talking. So The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly was a movie that was made after Josie Wales, including Josie Wales, which is an awesome it's an awesome movie, and it included this awesome dude who I sadly forget the name of. Now let me look this up, because I've never ever heard of this. Okay, so I got the theme for The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, which was, I think, what he asked for. Because he says, the good, the bad, the ugly theme. Actually, it says, the good, the bad, the theme. The good, the bad, the ugly, the theme, which is actually what I got up. So here is the theme for that movie. Here we go. God, it's... Let me turn up the audio. There we go. I guess we're listening to this, guys. It's the Wild West meme music. I did say memes were allowed, guys. If you guys wanted to request a meme song, I said okay, you guys can do that. We're up for any song. Oh God, why am I listening to this right now though? This is such a memey song. Ha! I like that. Oh God. Oh God, you don't know how much I want to pick up this phone and change it. Oh, we're only 1 minute in too. Dear God. The sad part is that you know what, I'm turning it down. It's getting legit too annoying for me. We can keep it at that. No, we're not gonna keep it at that. The Good, the Bad, the Ugly was, I heard was a good movie. I haven't watched it. I've watched Josie Wales and a few of the other ones that he was in. By the way, we're doing a quick race here. Yeah, I'm just messing around to set it just cause 3. I'm just gonna have a good time. Or at least that's the plan. Guys, I have not made any major mistake. Like, no running intos, no having to slow down. By the way, the song just ended, so I'm going to turn on some of the music that we're planning to listen to. Until I, like, got in a second. I guess we're going to listen to this until I finish the race. Apparently, this isn't fun. Please help. Slide him, 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 slide him. Slide it, slide it, slide, 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 ready? Sliding into those DMs. Oh no, it wasn't even Wait, I want to make sure that like we completely finish this song before I continue. Yeah, we did. Oh, we can listen to 21 Pilots Stressed Out. That one's a good one. Now we're going back to the one that I was just listening to like 70 times. Like, yeah, but if you want to recommend another song, cause your song just ran out, and like you gotta keep on requesting songs. By the way, forgot to mention that I'm not playing any song on loop unless it's a really good song and I know I love it, cause I'm not going to annoy myself to death just for you guys, even though that I've already done that like 1,700 times. Okay. I give you guys the full experience. Okay, so you guys ready? I'm gonna turn this up. As you guys can hear, there's something ever so slight inside the background. Don't worry, it'll pick up. And drums, please. Drums, please. Told you drums. I'm there to There's bread. You got there you go. You got Oh, it's square. Square's the drift inside of boats. I was expecting him to ask for hit or miss. I mean, I don't want a copyright strike, but I could probably survive it if I killed my thing. Let's see. Nabori flock up for. Is this gonna be like incoherent screaming? Is this another song? I'm gonna guess. We should listen to Muffin Time. We're gonna listen to Muffin Time after this song. I'm gonna go to YouTube real quick. I keep on shutting off my mic by accident. I don't want to. Come on. Okay. Legit, I feel bad for myself because I gotta play this. Do I got to, man? Like, please don't do this. Like, please tell me. Please tell me if I have to. Like, just put yes or no inside the comments. Y or N. I don't care what you do. Just like show some symbolization that you actually are nice to people. Please do that. Like, come on, just don't make me do it. I'm gonna wait for his yeah, do it, or his no, it's just joking around. I'm not going to murder you. Bruh. Ah! How did I destroy an enemy jet? Well, that's Rico for you. Just looks at an enemy jet and all of a sudden, boom. The enemy jet's gone. Look at that though. So that's sadly, you know, one thing that disappeared from the game is you see that trail, that's going across the water right there. That's sadly disappeared inside the newer one. Like the graphics were substantially lowered. It was really sad. I like that. He's just like, I don't know. You gotta give me a yes or a no. You can't give me these weird half faces that look like you're like, I don't freaking know, man. Like, answer the question, yes or no. I will play it, but you guys gotta like tell me yes or no. So I'm gonna play it on like the world's lowest level because that song legit looks terrifying. And I legit might not play it. Like legit, I'm thinking of it. I'm like, nah, I don't want to be shot down by the police. Like the police be running in here, they'd be like, yeah, nah. Let me find a better song. He's gonna find a worse song. Okay. Meanwhile, we are not going to listen to that song. I'm actually gonna clear that completely from my history. I ain't, but I'm gonna be scared. The fuck? Oh my god, I'm terrified now. What the fuck? Oh god, please don't even do this, man. Oh, there's an alternate ending inside of Bird Box? Interesting. I'll have to watch that. Okay, we're gonna watch that. Canceling all songs. Like I will put your songs on later. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna turn it up for you guys. What's the difference between...
Technically it's David.
Bird Box may have terrified you with its chilling post-apocalyptic setting, but it was originally going to be even darker. Yippee-ki-yay, lovers, I'm Jan, and in this video I'm reviewing the horrific alternate ending for Bird Box, as well as another terrifying river scene you never got to see, plus a deleted scene that actually showed the creatures on screen. Spoilers ahead, so take care if you haven't seen the movie yet.
I haven't.
Bird Box, Mallory, boy and girl survive the rapids despite being capsized, but then end up separated in the woods where they're tempted by the creatures to remove their blindfolds. Terrorized and chased by the monsters, they flee towards the school for the blind where they eventually find safety. In the original script, however, as the monsters chase them through the trees, boy and girl make it to the door, but Mallory trips and gets left behind. Boy and girl get taken in safely by Rick, but Mallory, who's stranded, is flipped over by one of the creatures. The creature's shadows fall over her face, and Mallory fights back, telling the malevolent forces to stay away. She pulls out her knife, then in a horrifying moment puts the knife's tip right next to her eyelid, warning the creatures that she'll make sure she can't look at them. The creatures buzz around her, and in a close-up shot, Mallory pricks her eye with the knife, drawing a drop of blood. Seeing this, the creatures all move back and she's finally able to get inside the building. This horrific moment would have tipped its hat to the end of Josh Malerman's book on which the movie's based, and which is also much darker. Spoiler for the novel now. In the book's ending, after Mallory arrives at the school for the blind, she discovers that many of the residents have gouged out their own eyes, so they can't be tempted by the monsters. In the novel, Rick tells Mallory that previously the school's security was much weaker, and a creature managed to break into the building. During the attack, many people died, and a mother killed 4 children in a fit of rage. The community decided they couldn't risk it happening again, so they blinded themselves with various implements, including forks, kitchen knives, and even their own fingers. The original screenplay has a similar scene that happens earlier, but was cut from the final film, where one night Mallory almost blinds her son deliberately with a hypodermic needle. The scene takes place at night, and Mallory is terrified as she can hear the wind or creatures bumping against the house. The 2 children are asleep covered with blankets, but Mallory has reached the point where she's decided that blinding them is the only hope for their survival. Mallory places a needle right up close to Boy's eye but can't go through with it after Girl wakes up startled. Bird Box director Susanna Bier has said in an interview with Polygon that when she decided to make a movie about the apocalypse, it was important to her that there be a hopeful ending. Bier says she didn't want the audience to leave with a completely bleak point of view, and so it was key that this scary dystopian story has a hopeful undercurrent. Certainly a version of Bird Box with Mallory almost gouging out her own eyes, very nearly blinding her son on purpose, or discovering a community of people who clawed out their eyes as the only remedy against the monsters, is much bleaker even if her family does still survive. Indeed, speaking to the Hollywood Reporter, Bier also said that she cannot do horror and is much more interested in suspense and thrillers, preferring things that are threatening but not gory, which seems to be why some of the more gory elements of the story have been toned down. Unlike many horror or monster movies, Bird Box decides not to show us what the creatures look like beyond shadows passing over surfaces and how the wind blows and leaves swirl when they move. However, there was a moment in the original script, which was also filmed, where Mallory has a nightmare about seeing one of the creatures. The script describes a scene where Mallory is making a phone call and a creature creeps up behind her. She hears it and shuts her eyes, trying to hide, but the monster stretches out two ragged fingers with wet black talons on the ends, which press against her cheek and eyebrow. Similar to the final film where Gary forces Cheryl to look, in the deleted scene the creature forces Mallory's eyes open and she sees a wide-mouthed, pale, wet face with bulging eyes like a deep-sea monster. Mallory then wakes up petrified from her nightmare and goes downstairs for some water. In the script, this is the moment when Gary arrives at the house and it's Mallory, not Olympia, who lets him in. In an interview with Bloody Disgusting, screenwriter Eric Heisler says he only added the nightmare scene with the creature because there was a time when one of the producers said you have to see something at some point. Director Susanna Bier said that they actually spent a lot of time filming the scene, but what happened was that when they reviewed the footage, it just ended up being funny rather than scary, which of course was the opposite of what they wanted. Sandra Bullock has described the look of the creature in the deleted footage as snake-like and resembling a long, fat baby. Now, some people might like to have seen a creature to get an idea of what they look like, but leaving something unseen into the imagination can often be very scary and effective, especially when compared to a poorly done CGI monster. In comparison, A Quiet Place only showed bits of its creatures, which worked fantastically well to create a real sense of dread. Also, if they had kept the deleted monster scene in Bird Box, it would have made it extra obvious that Gary was going to be in league with the creatures, and on top of that, it would also likely have worked out pretty quickly that the creature was just a nightmare, as you know the filmmakers would be rather unlikely to kill off the lead. Bier has also said that the idea of the creatures in Bird Box is that they tap into your deepest fear, but as everyone's fears are different, if you give the monsters a definitive form in the movie, it might take away from that concept. In the end, we still have Gary's sketches as examples of what the creatures might look like. The original script for Bird Box also reveals other deleted scenes that were rather dark. A particularly interesting and terrifying one is an alternate version of the final river scene. In the final movie, just before Mallory and the children reach the rapids, Mallory's faced with the dilemma of asking one of the kids to look so that she can safely navigate the river at that point. She realizes eventually that it's an impossible choice and instead decides to do everything so that they can all survive. In the original script, though, we get a horrific scene at this point that feels inspired by Hitchcock's classic film The Birds. As Mallory and the children float down the river and Mallory tries to figure out what to do, a flock of migrating birds pass overhead squawking normally. But as they approach the rapids, the sound from the birds becomes more aggressive and they start attacking each other. Dead birds begin falling into the river and their blood splashes onto Mallory's face. A bird then comes crashing into the boat as it tries to kill itself. The boat hits a rock and the budgies inside the box start chirping. Mallory hears the sound of a monster nearby and grabbing an oar pokes it in the direction of the creature, which retaliates by capsizing the boat. This scene would have replaced the scene with the rapids that caused the boat to capsize in the final movie, and it would also have skipped over Mallory having to decide which child would face the mortal danger of being the lookout. Like the alternate ending, a suicidal bird attack would have been a rather shocking scene, so I can see why this wasn't included if the director wanted to tone down some of the story's darkness. And showing Mallory deciding to save both children adds a touch more optimism to the final movie. So, do you wish any of these deleted scenes had been in the movie?
I wanted to see the monster.
Monsters in Bird Box. Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, smash that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. Next up, tap left for more horror movie deleted scenes, or tap right for another video you're sure to like. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Yippee-ki-yay, movie lovers!
He still has yet to answer. Oh, you God. Nutbuster man, play it. Never gonna give up. Sir?
Reading. Also, the movie lets us.
Oh, heck yeah! We're gonna watch A Quiet Place. Cinnamon Sins.
All that. So the concept is.
Style. Except for we're not gonna watch that one. We're gonna watch them explain Maganji. Maganji. What the fuck is Maganji? Oh, bye, buddy. That's depressing.
37 seconds of Sony looking for 69 at each other. Awesome. This guy found the original Jumanji game buried on the beach where it was left in the last movie. But the people approaching it at the end of the last movie were speaking French. Flying it went across the ocean. This is still America, so USA. USA.
I found something. You gotta check this out.
Gotta check this out, please.
Board game. Always board games.
Check this out loud. So, also, don't some people play board games in 1996. Now that you
I received an invitation by Mr. Violent AC.
to a sleeping Alex. Also, one great thing about Jumanji is its ability to upgrade whenever someone shuns it. This is something Jumanji stockholders demanded during the board game crash of '79. Say what? Alex was clearly playing a PlayStation earlier, but he only plays discs. So why did Jumanji settle on this Atari-style upgrade? Instead of getting scared and looking for the asshole who switched the board game for a video game cartridge, this kid thinks, wait a minute, maybe I should stick this unlicensed game into my machine and see what happens. Metallica always taught me not to be afraid of death. Man, it's
Hi.
that Alex had this number of cassette tapes even in 1996. But in 2017, a teenager like Spencer has CDs.
Hey.
Huh. Who knew there was an
Hey.
extra Kardashian living in New Hampshire? Also, yes, it's 2017, and all of these kids have Sony phones. It's just weirdly noticeable.
We didn't see this up. Breakout 6. Very.
Spencer is afraid to meet you. Spencer can get anywhere. Anyone know it?
That poor man. It's so awful what happened to those people.
Three of the four main characters just happen to be near the Brick House before they all get sent to detention, where they play the Jumanji video game that directly relates to the villains.
This world swallows up kids like you.
Damn, here's the drafting kind of comes, especially now that I realize we get so sick. Well, that went well.
So like, hey,
I think it's sorting out.
Supposedly intelligent character Spencer
you're live.
instead of,
Okay, so what did you want to talk about? You legit just came in here.
So you're telling me Jumanji has the power to use the control of video games, but it doesn't have enough power to take all four of them at the same time?
You guys.
I hate to be that guy. I love to be that guy.
What game do you want to play?
Barbie,
What?
What game do you want to play?
I don't know. What game do you want to play? Warframe?
I'm playing Overwatch.
Well, I don't play well, I don't have Overwatch.
Yep, that's finished.
Oh yeah, I remember that character great about Spencer. That's how he's ultimately identified as the Thanks, man.
Well, we could just talk.
You gotta love the Jumanji game. It's really more sort of Jumanji bigger than this with this.
I have a tattoo.
I have one too.
It's the only explanation. That old game machine must have electrocuted all. No, good sir. I'm quite sure it's mouse.
Nigel can only answer what he's been programmed to answer, then how they know to correct mouse on his name. Programmers do make mistakes.
Need your help at what?
You think that I have to let him ensure that Nigel read this narration 100% correctly? You're right, and he didn't. But for that, I just said the narration. See the line better.
Then help assumes dominion over all Jumanji's creatures, controlling them.
Then why doesn't he have control over all these humans that are standing around him? Bosses, henchmen around, sure, but Nigel's completely unaffected, right?
And remember, they all say the same thing. Here's a map of Jumanji.
I'm curious. Why didn't he just hand over the map? He got caught in that loop, saying the same verse over and over. He's going to say the verse again after this anyway.
Wait, you can't just give us a ride to the statue?
Fred would be amazing at writing Lord of the Rings.
Why can't we just leave? Stop the game without doing all this stuff.
Jack Black is the only one that's actively trying to mimic his IRL character, and it's freaking hilarious. Once in off.
This is what I'm good at. Playing video games. It's what I do. It's literally the main thing that I do.
Okay, fine. We saw you playing a game briefly earlier in this movie. There is nothing in this movie that suggests you're a hardcore gamer. We've seen you help Fred cheat on his paper more than we've seen you as Wayne Rock.
But the problem is, there's nothing here. What do you mean there's nothing there? It's the map, just like you said.
Bethany decided not to help. Spencer, Fred, and Martin. There's the AI Professor Shelley talking to them right now. Read the map.
Paleontology, what does that even mean?
A few minutes ago, Fred discovered he possessed knowledge that he didn't even know he had because of his character. Bethany
Fred is my weakness. Strength, my weakness.
This isn't a true question. They still have most of the characteristics of their real-life selves in this universe. How do these strangers with this one? Like, inside their own nothing, right? That's actually Monty Room. Amazing. All this firepower. Apparently, the video game reverts to movie rules when it comes to aiming. I like the game just expected. I'd rather shot us to the point of one of the characters. This flash, no vision is doing.
Let me see your backpack. Inside your backpack, you have my weapons.
You haven't even checked the goddamn backpack until now. Considering that the entire game.
Get on my back.
What now? Rather
Get
die.
on my back.
No, come on down.
Character says there's no way that something will be doing that very thing that I've seen in the days. I'm tired of seeing the main characters chasing what they are suddenly come upon a cliff. Every action movie. See also Indiana Jones, Pirates of the Caribbean, Star Trek, The Revenant, Furious 7.
Are you saying that we can actually die in here?
I mean, I don't know for sure.
You're not sure? You're not sure, Mr. Video Game Genius?
Look, I get that Fridge is frustrating. This kind of an argument, even in a movie like this, is silly. Makes it sound like Fridge has zero. Spencer gets trapped in games all the time.
I gotta take a leak first.
I've been dreading this all day, but so do I.
Please tell me one video game outside of, like, Leisure Suit Larry, where a character has to take a piss in the middle of a mission. Also, this sets up a scene of Bethany discovering how to pee a man, which is so overlong enough funny that I'm convinced it was originally supposed to be in an animated kids movie.
Martha, come look at my penis.
Huh, I guess Jack Black's part was originally played by Louis C.K.
Gravestone.
If killing Gravestone was so goddamn important to Van Pelt, why didn't he go there himself?
I will summon every creature and every soldier to hunt them down.
Why have you done that already?
Could you say that one more time, Liz? With the smolder, do you have control of that, or does that just happen naturally? It just happens naturally.
Okay, that got me. That's more than so. Where the hell is Jumanji supposed to be? I thought we were around something done, but this bizarre, straight out of like pissed in.
It probably just meant that I love cake. I couldn't resist.
Jumanji somehow made one of Big Bar's weaknesses cake, which probably never come up during the game, but somehow it does. The vehicle ride no longer in the game, but man, it's hilarious to watch him and Mark explode.
I have this map that, like, has a missing piece.
Dr. Bravestone, thank goodness you're here.
We need to find the missing piece.
If you're going to make a cartographer the only character who can read the map, then why would you make this character completely ignore the only one who can read it? And again, who's playing Bravestone? Non-selected.
What you need is in the basket. One false move, you're in a casket.
This riddle reminds me that there's really been none of this since the beginning of the game. Why wasn't there a rhyme about the hippos of the river, or the mighty roar out in the valley? Hi! Yeah, the best way to sneak up on the people you're trying to capture is to scream, hey, at the top of your lungs.
That's true.
Doctor. Been a long time. I believe you have something that belongs to me.
So is Van Pelt supposed to be British or not? Because if so, I'm not buying this kind of accent for a second.
Stay off the white bricks. What? And freeze.
Seaplane enjoy those dramatic orders, even though he could have given them at any time long before now.
Looks like they had help. Seaplane. He must have crawled out of his hole.
Here's where the movie doesn't seem like they're playing a video game anymore. This is a cut scene that the main characters don't get to see, and they're discussing very specific details that a game like this wouldn't be able to comprehend, and takes actions a video game wouldn't bother with. Ah yes, the old main villain kills one of his henchmen because he screwed up Chestnut. How else would we know this guy is evil if he didn't do this?
Who's Alan Parrish? He's the guy who built this place.
Nice nod to the original. This brings up a lot of questions. How did the video game Jumanji reconcile its world with board game Jumanji? Video game Jumanji turned into a completely different game. They need to get out of this place. Because Future Bonnie Hunt ran away from the game in the original. Those kids get stuck here. I realize that with upgrades come different rules, but what this game did to Alan Parrish is one of the bigger things I can remember.
I got down to my last fight. I realized I was screwed, and I was never going to get out of it by myself.
Okay, let me take that back. Video game basically did the same thing that Cameron did to Alan Parrish. This time it was no way down so other people could play the game. Let's not forget that Jumanji is now it's one. You know, he said he played more games. Everyone said he was 5 players for this. Everything was the game's objective. Jumanji's a tough win.
Half the stuff you handed me, I had zero way to deal with. Now you can't kill a black mom with a murder.
Then how the hell did Alex get to the movie Hitler? Or really win?
You're obviously you were the
Find out later if you are
distracting guys is like the main thing I do. He plays video games, I distract guys. You know what I'm saying? Not me. Okay, let's talk about your walk. Take your time. I think you're ready. She's pretty fly. And those guys, don't be lying. I'm just saying. How about that, lady? What are you doing out here all alone?
Might not be an hands-off, but it's still solving problems with daily. Like Beyonce, definitely knows how to. So, are these NPCs getting turned on by this? They obviously aren't paying attention to work. Same phrase over and over. Now we're into a little reason. Now we're winning. Ruby's straight for dance fighting, but really, he's not really dancing at all. He's taking her in mad. Music's better. Look good. So, on the top, like, efficient fight. That's nice.
What are they doing?
It's like they're protecting it or something.
And yes, when Mr. throws Rick off the helicopter, they all chase after him. I don't get you, Roger. Sometimes the solutions are impossible, and sometimes they're way too easy. Also, if that hell still has control of all the animals, why can't one of the rhinos take us? Well, take it back. Every one of these rhinos has murder boners. Strong, disregard what has to be the most important thing in their universe.
Oh, 90 degrees to the right!
I know Spencer from Ron jumped in and was confident he was catching a movie. But he didn't. Animals would have figured out to stop us from being after seeing that he had two lives left. But it's pretty cool here. Back among the rhinos, and it's totally dead man. Also, why did they land here? The map has to be the most flying around looking for it, right? Oh yeah, let's not forget the real character. It's in the highly likely chance of dying. Looks like you're getting kind of clever, but it's totally random. It's more CPR and mine.
Think about my poor parents, what they must have been through. Why? I was sitting in my hideout, afraid to finish the game.
Yeah, that's okay. It's been pretty weird. Also, under we don't know that climbing is one phrase that was don't tell you one of the other strengths is that well, let's get out of here with this quote.
You're good friend, French.
Yeah, this is against the trend. Literally, still victory. Bridge is able to reason with a wild elephant, apparently because he is a zoologist, and all zoologists know elephant language. We can't give you that no
Because I don't have it!
said that a lot earlier. Not like you have Bridge come crashing through riding an elephant on top now.
Elephant.
Begin the climb.
It now feels like this movie is just making it up. The only reason the elephant's here is a series of random events occurred. This jumping is so big, they might as well put Mario zones with it. In fact, let's rewind this and do just that.
I'll take that.
Man, Daddy don't spend an awful lot of time saying, give it to me and I'll take that. Literally walk over and take that. Or have one of his thousands of animals he controls take
That's
that.
interesting.
Also, how do you get up here? Besides the hit or miss, man, what if they had no power? This motorcycle really driving up a steep rocky hill. He's fallen into her death. Was Martha closer to the Jaguar than she was with me?
Rebel activity reported. Get to the following coordinates immediately.
Where's Alex?
All units, find the rebels. First, unable to locate target. Terminate search.
Last time they kissed, it was a sloppy, pretty much total gun. Now, on the second try. Yeah, like that'll stop the sequel.
Don't you understand? I found a cure for the fucking plague of the 20th century and now I've lost!
The obsession with growing ball is stupid. Oh, touchdown, 5 points.
Computer monkey! Martha? Why did you say that there?
Hello, Doctor.
Doctor? 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 Doctor?
Doctor?
The fourth dimension collapsed upon itself. You stupid bitch.
Welcome to detention.
You have exactly 8 hours and 54 minutes to think about why you...
What happens if we use up all our lives?
Well, usually that would mean game over.
Game over, man! Game over! The storybook says there's trouble close at hand. Better pay attention now, 'cause I'm the boogeyman. Bethany, you're a girl.
I'm a motherfucking woman.
like that. I'm a fucking boy. Oh. Boy, be about to eat some trash.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Conflict. On this Ending Explained, I'll be looking at the new alien film Arrival. Not to be confused with the mid-90s powerhouse The Arrival starring Charlie Sheen. This has nothing to do with that. And despite this movie featuring Lois Lane and Hawkeye teaming up to deal with aliens, there are no giant aliens with laser cannons or anything like that. Bummer. Arrival is kind of like the antithesis of the Infinity War. Whereas that was an overblown spectacle, this is a much more
Hostile contact. All units converge on these coordinates. ASAP.
Why are they here? It's even right there on the post, so we'll answer that. But
Be advised, we have naval forces on board your location. Naval forces are inbound to provide additional support.
I'll get to that as well. So let's get going, shall we? Our story begins with Dr. Banks enters Louisiana. Several Canada grows up as a teenager, and then unfortunately becomes to all these flashbacks that take place before the main story. We also get our first core of their idea of the daughter's name, and her name is Helen. As both ways are correct. Now we catch up with Dr. Banks in present day, where during a class, the world is shocked to learn that 12 shell-like spaceships have descended from the sky, planting themselves at random locations around the globe. A few days past,
This is HQ. We have forces on route to your location.
are the fears that attack or to help. Colonel Weber then enlists Banks to help us decode the alien language.
We are sending naval support to your location.
So at this point, the government already has been able to communicate in some form with the aliens, but they can't translate the sound. Dr. Banks, along with theoretical physicists and Donald himself, understand what the aliens are actually telling. Every 18 hours, an area at the bottom of the ship opens up, allowing the team to temporarily access inside the vessel and interact directly.
Target is at large.
Aliens are
Re-establish visual contact immediately.
Tendrils or wet hand crossed with an octopus, and the way they tend to communicate is via inky circles shot from the end of their tendrils. A majority of the movie is dedicated to the team learning more about how to communicate with the aliens on each visit and understanding more about the intentions along the way. They do have two languages via the sounds they make and circles.
Target has
Most
left
of the
the
focus
area.
again is on the circles. The way their language works is within each circular shape they form, there are distinct patterns and shapes, and each of these has a related meaning in our language. Like this one here might mean technology, this one weapon, and this one, sup bruh? We are also told their language is non-linear, which is well represented by the circles they create. Again, there is no beginning or end to a circle, just an infinite loop, independent of the linear structure of our own language. And as Dr. Banks understands more of the alien's language, she starts having more and more of what are essentially visions of her deceased daughter. And when we don't see Hannah's father, there is mention of him being a scientist. Wonder who the father is. Let's look at the cast here. Asshole government guy? Don't think so. Forrest Whitaker? No, that's a white baby. What about Ritter? Well, yeah, obviously, since he's the only scientist with any lines in the movie. But how is that possible if they haven't even met each other before the arrival? Guess we don't have that one figured out quite yet. Once they're able to communicate back and forth more successfully, they translate a message that seems to indicate that the aliens are here to give them a gift, or perhaps weapon of some kind. Now, fearing an attack from the aliens, the government sends our team home. And now it's up to the military to sort out these alien buggers. But Dr. Banks isn't willing to give up yet and has another interaction with the aliens, now revealing their purpose for coming to our planet. Essentially, in 3,000 years, they need humanity's help. And in order for us to help, we have to understand their language. As you learn more of their language, your brain is essentially rewired. And once you can totally understand their language, you unlock its true power, which is the ability to travel through time. Yep, that is one powerful language. But this isn't time travel in the traditional sense. This is
is all mental, so the traveling seems to be more of her accessing visions from a sort of unconscious astral plane of time, which now upon understanding the language, she is allowed to see. Also, potentially her brain rewiring has unlocked a dormant part of her mind, allowing her access to these future visions. And now that Dr. Banks fully understands the language, she's even able to manipulate the ink herself to make words. She has now fully tapped into the time travel abilities from their language. With almost no time remaining before China launches its offensive on their respective ships, Dr. Banks flashes to herself at a gala where she runs into the military leader of China, General Shang, the man who has his finger on the trigger back in present day. He says to her he is appreciative for what she's done and knew that he could trust her when she told him what she did on the phone, his wife's dying words, which he now whispers into her ear. Cut back to present time, and Dr. Banks is able to use this information to call the dictator and get him to stand down from his attack, saving the ships from destruction. So that scene at the gala, and in fact all of the scenes that appear to be flashbacks, are actually taking place in the future after the events of the arrival. So Luis in the future got the last words of the dictator's wife, which she's able to use in the past to stop him from attacking. But how does she get to that point in the future without already having the information in the past? Well, that's because this is one of those pesky time-traveling paradoxes. But also because of the way time travel is treated in the movie, there is an explanation in this case. As we've seen throughout the film, there is the concept of the circle, where the things are moving forwards as well as backwards, and even their language itself is non-linear. So that to me means that even if something is happening in the future, time is an eternal circle. So the concept of the future or the past is meaningless. Time to them is handled in a totally different way conceptually than it would be normally considered to us puny humans. So that's why it might seem like a paradox, but in this case there is an explanation for how it can still make sense. It's also interesting because the aliens even knowing about the future threat is another paradox. Due to the power of their language, they are aware that the threat is impending and have to go through this process in our present time to teach their language to humans, as they are doing what they are supposed to do in order to make the events in the future happen. But how do they know in the present about the future? Just like with the general, it's all due to the circular nature of how they consider time, and not really a paradox in this universe. The other side of their version of time travel is nothing can be changed. Things are always going to happen in one way, no matter what we do. This is applied directly to Dr. Banks and her unborn in the present daughter. She is already aware of exactly what is going to happen to Hannah dying at an early age. So now she knows about it, but again has no control over this inevitability. So she does choose to appreciate the time she has, rather than dwelling on the depressing outcome, which is quite noble of her. And without sounding too sappy, a pretty powerful overall message. Appreciate what you have because it won't last forever. It's also clear now that Dr. Banks is special, in the sense that she is the only